away from Pakistan to Nepal, where in a major development, the fragile coalition that is being led by Prime Minister Prachanda, former Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli's party has withdrawn support from this alliance. Current Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal or Prachanda is now set to face a floor test, although the Communist Party of Nepal, unified Marxist-Leninists, cited changes in the political equation while breaking off the 2-month-old ruling coalition in the country. The political twist comes ahead of the Nepal's presidential elections, which are slated to take place on the 9th of March. The UML has said that they are going to back the National Congress's candidate Ramchandra Paudel, and the CP-UML move comes as they fear that they may be cross-voting in the presidential elections if they remained in the government. Now, but what does this mean for India? The Nepali Congress, has it been historically favorable? Is there a shift in equation? Sushant Sareen, because the voices coming in from KP Sharma Oli's party have alleged that there is a realignment beyond Nepal, and that's why this is happening.
No, see, KP Sharma Oli has been inveterately opposed to India. I don't know why, but yes, he has been anti-India. And clearly, this is a realignment. Obviously, this is a realignment from their own in their own political domain. I don't think India really has any hand to play in it. You should remember that when the elections happened and the Nepali Congress came into pole position, it was expected at that point of time that the Nepali Congress will seek the support of somebody from the left bloc, either from Prachanda or from Oli or somebody else to get the numbers, right?
Nepali Congress is the single largest party.
Yes, and at the last minute, you know, the Prachanda and Oli got together with a couple of other people, and Prachanda became the Prime Minister. Now, if Nepali Congress had gotten the chance, then the Prime Minister would be from the Nepali Congress. So I think Prachanda has played a very smart game. He became Prime Minister with the support of Oli, but he knows that Oli and he fight for the same political space. So now what he has done is that he has now dumped Oli, and he has decided to support the Nepali Congress for presidentship. So Nepali Congress gets its pound of flesh. Nepali Congress will support him as the Prime Minister. The numbers will be there. So they are home and dry. So this is Nepali politics, nothing more, nothing less. But I don't think we should, at least at this point in time, there isn't anything to worry about that this is, you know, very unstable or political instability is coming back. Nepal has been in the throes of this kind of politics for over 10 years now, even longer actually. So it's par for the course as far as Nepalese politics is concerned.
But from an India standpoint, is this a better equation to have? But from an India standpoint, is this a better equation to have with the lesser of Chinese influence? If I remember correctly, the presence of the Chinese ambassador or amidst these meetings and the Chinese influence in forming this coalition against the Nepali Congress was much talked about. Is this a shift away from overt Chinese influence and perhaps a foot in the door for India?
Yeah, I would imagine so. I don't think we can wish away the Chinese in Nepal. The Chinese are going to be there. But the kind of very intrusive and in-your-face kind of a role which the Chinese were able to play under Oli, I don't think that might be there anymore. Simply because whatever else you might say about Prachanda, he is a Nepali nationalist, right? Unlike Oli, who was a shifty character. And the Nepali Congress is quite well disposed towards India. So it augurs well, I would imagine, for India if this new realignment works and provides a degree of political stability to Nepal. I think that will be good for Nepal. It will be good for India-Nepal relations. And, you know, maybe we can together do better things than what we have done so far.
There was always talk that Prachanda will be a little closer to the ruling, to the current disposition. He's a better option if he's with the Nepali Congress. The Nepali Congress seemed favorably disposed towards India in the past. But Sushant Sareen, thank you for your inputs. We have to see how this plays out. At the moment, there is no toppling of the governments. That's what we're given to understand in Nepal. Although the President may be a Nepali Congress candidate and the Prime Minister will remain Prachanda. So both parties will have some share and finger in the pie. Does that augur well for India? We'll have to wait and watch. With that, it's a wrap of this edition of The Right Stand. Brass Tags with